So we are live. How y'all doing? Hey, girl. Hey.
Hello, hello.
Hey. We are here. Jodi Roberts, Sacred Inspiration. See, Red Lentil Healing over there at the closet door. Now I'm doing it. Thank you all for joining me. Very much so. Thank you.
Thank you for having me again, second night in a row. That's such a...
And I'll see you again Monday.
And we'll be again Monday. So, but thank you for having me two nights in a row. Thank you, Johnny.
Absolutely.
Thank you for inviting me.
Today, what we're going to do is healing for the healers. We're going to do psychics, mediums, and energy healers, what you need to receive and what you need to let go of in this energy and this time. Special shout out to Jodi, Sacred Inspiration, sacredinspiration.com. It is listed in the chat. Y'all go there for a full list of services. There are shamanic sound transformation is her business. That is what she does. Teaching sound healing as well. So that is very, very, mind you, let me say this. Back in the day, and I've said this before, I used to think chakras and singing bowls and things like that were for people who did yoga and ate tofu and sat, Indian style on the floor with the hands like this. Like, that's what I thought it was, because I don't know. And so, but when you experience, especially sound meditation, when you experience something, back in the day, I heard a singing bowl and it made me uncomfortable. And I never knew why until later on when I found out that sound basically disrupts. It disrupts whatever it is that you were holding on to that you should not be. So these type of services are extremely important, especially for healing. Now, I know you said the healing word is kind of taboo right now, but it does work, and I am testifying to that. And so make sure you go over to sacredinspirations.com. Today, we will be giving away a 9 chakra, soul chakra and earth chakra, right? A 9 chakra sound meditation. We will be giving away, if you'll show the box, Adrian, pretty please, a protection oil, a clearing spray, and a protection spray from Red Lentil
package.
Yes. That will be emailing the sound meditation to you. I already have it. And that box will go out to you once you give me your information. Also, go to redlentilhealing.com. I swear by this meditation oil. I love it. I actually use it every day now that I have some that I'm not spilling all over.
Did you waste all over the floor?
Because I open it and then I use it and then I don't put the top back on. And then I go to grab it and it flies everywhere. So you get you some meditation oil. I swear also by this clearing spray. It is actually, I took some and I put it in this bottle because I just kind of douse it on myself now instead of spraying it. So
I finally refilled my own when I was making products today. Now I have a full, and actually I was like, oh my gosh, this smells good. I get what people are saying now. It smells really wonderful.
And some protection spray. My brother also swears by this. He says he lifts his shirts and he sprayed us. He don't even know why. I said something is drawing you. Spray it on your solar plexus. Keep going.
Yeah.
Yes, still. He said. He goes. I don't even know why. I said just do it.
Strong enough for a man, pH balance for a woman.
And also for those, especially of my skin tone, you need this in your whole life. Thank you, Becca. This is the cracks and crevices cream. This saves my whole life from being ashy, especially when I douse myself from Florida water and I wake up and I'm John Travolta the next day because I don't like it. You need this. So make sure you go
Too funny.
to sacredinspirations.com and redlentilhealing.com. Get yourself some stuff for your whole life.
Too funny. Not John Travolta. I thought you were going to say Michael Jackson. Got a light skin.
Full-blown white man. Oh, it helps.
Oh, too
So
funny.
we shall start with psychics. Psychics and card readers and all that good stuff. What do you need to let go of, and what do you need to receive in this energy right now? If you need healing for non-psychics, that means you go to sacredinspiration.com, number one. Number two, you go to redlentilhealing.com. We've done that stream already. Late. We've done that one. Now it's our turn. We're being so selfish.
I have like a fraction of the decks I had last night. It's taking me longer to pull out. 11 decks
I was trying to limit myself to 2.
It took me forever to clean up. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay, well, that makes sense. Okay. You want me to go, Johnny?
Go right ahead.
What you need to get rid of. This is very interesting. So I had to think about. Okay. What you need to get rid of. The card says protection, but what it really means is you need to stop being so loosey-goosey with your energy. What you need to do is claim back your power. Okay. Not everybody is going to understand how you know what you know, because that is a contract between you and spirit. You don't even owe anybody an explanation about how you know what you know, because that's between you and spirit. So what you need to get rid of is anything that's not protecting you and serving you for your highest good. Claim your power back. Okay. If somebody wants to go, how did you know that? Don't worry about it. That's my gift. Stop also, when you have this gift, people were always going to think that you can foretell everything, and they're always going to want to come to you for pump the brakes. Say, be gone, energy vampire. I want to bring in everything that is for my highest good. Liberate yourself from the vultures and the energy vampires. That is what you need to get rid of. What do you need to bring in? Bring in more play. Stop taking this. Yes, you need to take it seriously, because especially when you do it to advise and to counsel others, take it as a service. You're doing an act of service, but also have fun. Be playful. Don't take yourself too seriously. Don't have your ego get involved, is what this card means. So bring in more play. You also need to bring in some courage. You are who you are. You've got what you got, and just know that spirit has you and will protect you. So go forth with courage. From a chakra perspective, what you need, what I was going to pull, what do you need to, get rid of, bring in, and then forgot what I had a specific meaning for the chakra cards. Y'all, this is what happens when you get almost 40. It was profound too. I was like, and this is what you need. And I was like, God dog it. Okay. To me, the next one, but to open up your throat chakra, you need to listen more to spirit, listen more to yourself, find ways to, especially if you're feeling a little blocked right now, it doesn't mean that your gifts aren't working. It just means you need to listen, find new ways to listen, be more present, but work on your throat chakra. I hate that I can't remember why I pulled the chakra cards. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, y'all.
What you need to let go of is this idea that what you do cannot be monetized. What you do cannot be to your benefit. Here with the thinker, don't second guess. Exchanging gifts is putting a value on something. You're allowed to. Everybody on earth who does something of some sort of talent gets paid for it. Why shouldn't you? Let go of that guilt of, I shouldn't do this because it's a healing practice and all these. No, everybody else gets paid for what they do. This takes energy to predict someone's future. This takes a lot of energy, especially if you are like some who do it all day. This takes the reason I wanted to even do this in the first place is because these type of people, the psychics, the mediums, the energy healers, they are in constant contact with people who are draining, who are pulling your energy from you. And so this type of thing is a lot of work. Now, what do you need to receive? You need to receive confidence in what you know. Don't doubt who you are and what you can do. This is here. This is here. People like me, I will say this from firsthand experience. Sometimes I hear something and I think I made it up. Because it's like this can't be. That's not true. And then somebody will say, yeah, it was true. And then I'll think, okay, well, I guess it works a little bit. But don't doubt what you have on the inside of you. Because I guarantee you this. If you go through your life and you play around with your cards and your psychic hits and all this type of stuff, and then one day you wake up and it's not there, then you'll understand why you should have cherished it in the first place. Do not doubt who you are. Do not doubt what you can do. That's what you need to receive. Now over to you, Ms. Jodi.
Mm-hmm.
Let me change things here. Okay, letting go. Clear that throat chakra. Somebody needs the throat chakra cleared. The Shang is an ancient instrument that if you allow it to just move everything through, offer it to Mother Earth. Put a hand on your heart chakra. And breathe. And when the release is complete, what you bring in is a connection to your heart and gratitude that goes up to your head. And then connect the two. For those that choose to develop psychic intuitive skills, heart math has shown through their science that you go into your heart first, that's where it starts, and then go up, which is what we just did.
I love that.
Heart math certified.
Mm-hmm.
I turn heart math to music when I can. Right there, okay.
Right, Becca, she said, I want to stick my head in one of those singing bowls.
Oh, that's fun. Especially the big ones.
I love that. That was all in. Oh, okay. So next, mediums. This is being psychic is one thing. Going and talking to somebody that you know that I don't know on the other side is a whole another bag of worms. Mediums. What do you need to receive and let go? Oh boy. These cars trying to start some mess.
Starting something. You got to be starting something.
Yeah.
Too low to get under.
Mama, hey, Mama Salmon. Oh.
What do you need to bring in? I'm almost done. Sorry.
Well, I'm gonna say it right now then. Okay. Here's what you need to receive. As a medium, as someone who is connecting to someone else's, a stranger's loved one on the other side, even if it's someone you know on the other side, there is this need to ground thyself. There is this, when you come out of such a thing, there are remnants of energy that are still with you. You have to, in this point, to remember to come back to yourself, to come back down here, to come back to earth. If you need to take a break from doing that and go outside and literally barefoot, stand on the grass, stand in the sand, stand in the soil, whatever you, that does help. It may sound like it's simple, but everything in the spiritual realm is not complicated. Sometimes it is really that simple to just go back out and be amongst the trees and the things that aren't asking you for something. Now, what do you need to let go of? Control. If you are ego-based,
Exactly.
power struggle, controlling, demanding, rigid, this one is also rigid. Cultures, religions, systems, governments. If you are stuck in a zone, or if you are stuck in an ego, you cannot be used by spirit.
Exactly.
It's not even possible, because you are the one that you're trying to use. You're not trying to use spirit as some sort of vessel to speak through you. You're the one that's trying to be in the center of attention. Therefore, you cannot be connected to spirit at all, if you ask me. So get rid of the power struggle. Get rid of, I know how to do this, and this is my skill, and it's about me. No, it's not. Because I guarantee you, just like I said before, if you wake up one day and it's gone, you'll realize why you should have cherished it. Get rid of the ego, get rid of the power struggle, and then ground thyself.
Mama say, Mama saw. Saw. Okay, what do you need to get rid of? Ego. Ego. Worth. You have been, there's a particular line in this card. It says, you've been going on thinking you don't need to improve. You've been going on thinking that how you are and how you're doing is the status quo. That's good enough. And every healer can tell you, every medium can tell you that it's only as good as the intention and the work you put into it. You continuously grow. Worth is about what is your actual worth as a medium? Is it overinflated, or are you being humble? To the contrary of doing it and not charging, where is your intention? Why are you doing the work? Ask yourself that. And then ask yourself, do I know all the tools I can use at my disposal to connect to spirit? Or are there new things that I can develop and learn? Because it's not going to make you more profitable. You're not doing it to make more money so you can charge clients more. You're doing it to have a deeper and more powerful connection to spirit. Because you signed this contract when you came down in this body, in this earth, in this place, in this space to do this work. So make sure you're fulfilling your contract. Okay? That's what you need to get rid of. What do you need to bring in? Connection to love. Connection to this space. To not actual space, because it's the Lumeria card, but grounding to earth. Bring in love. Jodi just started us off with heart math. You start from the heart first. Then connect to the brain. Because really that here is connection to spirit. So start with the heart. Then open yourself up to spirit. And what chakra do you need to pay attention to? Your solar plexus. Again, with your worth. Don't let this mess this up. Okay? Continue to work. Continue to improve your craft. Continue. So when you're done and you're sitting back and you went, wow, that was interesting. I signed that contract to do that. You would hate to go, wow, but I really didn't fulfill the contract the way it should have been done. So that's what I got for you.
Okay. One moment to change the audio. So, I'm going to play Earth and Sun Gong. I have had a whole bunch of near deaths in this lifetime, and it's really nice on the other side. And I spent probably the first half of my way over 40-year life. I'm 65. I had my first death at 2. I spent a lot of the time wanting to ascend, wanting to get this done, fulfill the mission, and go home. And I remember walking in Dallas one day, talking to my guides and my dead people, because I talked to all of that, and realizing that the only way out of ego and out of the mission is to master being human, to actually master it. So I'm going to play a connection. Hello. I'm going to play a connection of Earth and Heaven, which is Grandfather Sun Gong stand-in, and just breathe outside of your body, connecting to that frequency so that you can view yourself and this path from a little bit of a bigger perspective. So feet on the ground. Mother Earth calls to you into that chakra beneath your feet, the Earth Star chakra. And just breathe through your feet into her. Ground on this sacred planet that we've all chosen to come to. And then bring the energy all the way up, and you're going to connect to Grandfather Sun. And you're going to breathe both energies up and down together. Put a hand on your heart and anchor heaven and earth in your heart chakra. And breathe. Okay, it's changed.
Heavens. Oh, oh, oh. She teaches that too. You go to sacredinspirations.com. That's Adrian's teacher.
One of my teachers, my main teacher.
That's how I had kids. I got to teach people how healing.
Also, you're also my bookie and my supplier. But those who know what I'm talking about.
So now we shall do energy healers. Now I was going from degree of difficulty, so hopefully that doesn't offend anybody, but if it does, that's kind of your problem and not mine. So energy healers, I feel as though battle something psychics and mediums do not. Psychics and mediums kind of go from here and battle in these sort of areas right here. An energy healer has to sort of get into your energy. An energy healer, a Reiki practitioner, an empath even. These people, they carry your energy. They are dwelling in your energy. Like, it's harder to get rid of a person's energy. It's harder to clean somebody's energy off of you, especially if you are a strong empath and you just walk in a room and you feel everything. So it's really difficult. And so this is kind of really why I wanted to do this, is what do they need to right now receive and what do they need to let go? It is very hard being an energy healer. It's very hard being an empath. What do they need to receive? Ooh-wee. That's the only card I need. Okay. One card is that's it. That's the one.
Oh, this makes sense.
There you go.
Okay. What do you need to get rid of? What's no longer serving you? I get inner temple. Sometimes we get too deep into our own place to heal ourselves because it hurts too much. And you can't. It's hard. It's hard to replenish from the outside. So we go too much inside. We actually need to go outside a little bit more. We need to abandon this fortress that we have created in here to refuel ourselves. And we may actually need to lean on other people to replenish and to heal. So basically, what does that mean? If you had a long session, you had back-to-back clients, pick up a phone and call a friend afterwards instead of going to necessarily lay down. You may need to transmute and get some of that energy out of you instead of immediately going inside. Also, a lot of reason why energy healers become energy healers is because we were at one time hurt people. And instead of becoming that hurt person who hurts others, we are that formerly hurt person who heals others. Make sure you're in touch with that inner child and that inner child is healed. Because while you can be professional and put that to the side while you're with a client, there'll be a day, 3 days later, where it will hit you how you feel for that person because you went through something very similar. And then the wave of that emotion comes in, or you will be angry or frustrated or extra exhausted for no reason and not know why. And it's because working with other people may have triggered some of that lasting inner child that wasn't quite healed enough. You've made strides, but it wasn't there. Now, don't beat yourself up. That's what makes you a kick-ass healer. That's why you're here. You took that hurt and turned it to healing. But just make sure, as much as you're healing others, you heal yourself. Okay? What do you need to embrace and bring in? Yeah. Your soul tribe. The great gathering. Embrace your spiritual tribe. When I do any kind of shamanic work, stand in my medicine wheel. I bring in my shamanic guides. When I'm doing Reiki, I actually have their names and bring them in. I bring in my ancestors. I bring them all in all the time when I'm doing that work. Bring them in. Continue to bring them in. They are here to protect. You also need to bring in spirit. Sometimes don't fight so hard to do the work because spirit is guiding the work that you're doing, and just trust that it's guiding the work you're doing. So bring in spirit. And root yourself, because you know what happens when you don't root yourself? That inner child work will flare back up on you like a bat, like eating a whole box of nachos for dinner 45 minutes before you go on a live stream. Root yourself, ground yourself, so this doesn't continue to kick you in your booty while you're trying to help others. That's what I got.
So listen to the shamans, for they lead you in the right direction. For that's what I got. What do you need to receive? I got brilliance. This is discover your sparkle. There is something on the inside of you that has to move out of the way so that you can tend to others. But you cannot forget to go back and get it and put it back in place. And a lot of times what happens when you get to healing other people, when you get to tending to other people, when other people's lives become sort of priority to your own, whether you do it by practice or whether you're just doing it by habit, you cannot forget that there is still something on the inside of you that wants to live on too. Everything in your life cannot be about somebody else. You still have to take care of home first, because you can't heal nobody if you walk around broken. So discover that sparkle, go back and get it. What is it that you need to get rid of? Avoidance and despondency. This is really hard for a person who is a healer, especially dealing with someone's energy. because you go, you heal them, they're fine, they're great, they walk up, they walk away, whatever the case may be. And then you're kind of like in a fog and you stay there because you probably don't even realize it because you just done your due. And then, they got up and went on, but you forgot to come back and discover your sparkle again. You forgot to come back and bring that person back to life. That way they can live on. And then, you become kind of like this.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's just like life is just kind of passing you by. And then who heals you? Can you reach out to somebody? Do you have a team of people, like Adrian was saying? Do you have your spirits, your guides, your ancestors, as I call my saga, spirits, angels, guides, and ancestors? Do you have that to come around you and to sort of bring you back up to speed? Or are you just going through life taking care of other people? Pay attention to you too.
I'm a little offended. I felt that was extremely personal. I do. I'm sitting here like cutting my eyes at you, and I'm like, wait a minute.
There is
to me, but it felt
there is a bit of yes in that, because you and somebody else in the chat room who I shall not call out, and y'all Libra energy. The scales are balanced for everybody else. Everybody else gets something, and then y'all are left with the empty hands. Yeah. If you're gonna stand in it, stand in it.
I catch myself because I was like, "You dirty mother." He never once said Adrian.
No, he didn't.
He did not.
One of the things I've learned about energy work is don't take it personally. Unless the shoe fits.
Hi, Paula. I got my feather today. I emailed you. Oh, Lord, where is it?
Uh-oh.
No, it's way over there. I ain't getting up. I'll bring it Sunday.
So, Johnny, would you like me to play a little bit longer on this last set, since everybody out there has energy?
If you wish, I
will. Okay.
That, yes.
Hang on, let me change and cancel the echo cancellation. Becca, I have one for you first. The immediate chakra balance energy clearing. You play your head. Much more effective than a crystal ball. That one sounds good. I've never played that in my head before. Okay, I think I'm going to play over here where you can't see me, but I'm going to play a set of bowls that are my and my players' favorites, and then go to the gongs. So, this is for all of you who take care of others and ignore yourselves. This is your time to fill up. The gong that I played is called Chiron, which is also known as the wounded healer. And for any of us who do any kind of healing support work, it's a really good gong to acquire, to clear ourselves and others. So thanks.
Face is hot.
The what, who, what, your face is on.
But it's like an energy hot. It's not.
Yeah, the sound. Sound activates. I do a lot of activation at this era of my healing work since I live remotely. I broadcast on a lake that's right out the window here and activate.
And also, sacredinspirations.com. There are media files that you can purchase and download. And it will be just like this. You go and you listen. You do not drive and listen. You go and you listen, and it's just like this experience here. So go over, and they're not $8 jillion. So you go over, you buy you a good old sound meditation. But today, I have got one for you. Thanks to Jodi, we have a 9 chakra meditation, sound meditation, and I will email that to you once you send me your information. And also we have a protection package from Red Lentil Healing that we will also send you.
I was posting her YouTube channel in the chat, so you can also go listen to some of her. But here's your protection package.
And it will have your protection spray, clearing spray, and a protection oil in as well. And so today, put a number in the chat. The first one I see, not the first one who types it. I'm sorry. First one I see who types in the number, you shall win. So you can start typing right now. But you have to send me your information today.
Is it 1 to 100? What's the number?
1 to 100, yes. Lucky girl, I'm proud of you.
That was good.
Shoot. I want that shot.
There you go.
Veronica. Baby.
Nobody's got it yet. So we will go with the closest. And you can start now. Uh-oh. As I said now, somebody got it. Knitting nerds is. I almost said knitting needles. Knitting nerdis. Knitting nerdis.
Congratulations.
You got it. So send me your information, your address. And then, of course, I'll have your email address once you email me, tarosapprentice@gmail.com. I will send your sound meditation to you, a sound chakra meditation. Do not listen to any meditation music while you are driving. So send me that. Send me your information at tarosapprentice@gmail.com, knitting nerdis. And you typed your age. Well, he's good. So I'll send you that, and then I will forward your information to Adrian, who will send you your package of your protection spray, clearing spray, and protection oil.
I'll send it
So
out.
thank y'all. Today, this short but sweet. And not Friday. Thank you, Karen.
Thanks, Karen.
Sunday, we will be on Jen's channel. And then we will be joined by Lori. Monday at 3-ish.
3 o'clock. I committed to a time.
Monday at 3:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Red Lentil Healing on YouTube's. It will be me, Adrian, Tony. We will be doing your zodiacs. What else was there? Was there anything else? Y'all have anything you want to say? No, nothing coming up, nothing like that. Okay. So we will see. Oh, also, don't drink and drive. Y'all be safe this weekend. Crowds if you can, or if you got your shots and your mask, do what you want. But y'all be safe this weekend, and we will see y'all tomorrow for our regular rolling around in the dirt of politics stream. So y'all have a good night and a safe holiday.
Bye, guys.